morning news. And Stella Inameti, the delectable Stella, is standing by. Good to see you, Stella. Good morning.
Good morning, Victor and Claire. I must say a lot to talk about this morning on Good Morning Nigeria. Welcome to the news. President Bola Tinubu has met with the host President Paul Kagame for bilateral talks. The Urugwiro presidential village was the port of call after President Tinubu arrived in Kigali. President Kagame received the visiting president with a military honor at the Rwandan presidential villa. Both leaders had bilateral meeting behind closed doors. Nigerian Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Jumoke Oduwole, speaks about the two presidents' participation at the Africa CEO Forum in Kigali.
Talked about how to leverage the African Continental Free Trade Area. They talked about the importance of accelerating the pace at which we're trading. We talked about ongoing relations.
Nigeria is leveraging the Nigeria-France Business Council to seek support for the implementation of the African Continental Free Trade Area, FTA, for maximum benefit of the agreement. It was at the Council's meeting on the sidelines of the just concluded Africa-France Summit 2026.
What that does is, if completed, that is a venue where Africans will have the opportunity to dialogue, to connect, to collaborate, and also to build partnerships.
In the meantime, Nigeria has raised concerns over the high cost and scarcity of fertilizer across Africa, a situation triggered by the ongoing crisis in the Middle East. The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kyari, who is part of President Bola Tinubu's delegation to the France-Africa Summit, held meetings with the International Fund for Agricultural Development and other development partners.
And unless the farmer is a focus, we will not be able to sustain our agri-food systems in Africa.
The federal government of Nigeria has fixed June 17, 2026 as the date for the official launch of digital switchover. That is, the migration from analog to digital signals in Nigeria. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, during a facility tour at the Nigerian Communications Satellite Limited, NIGCOMSAT, says Nigeria is set to play major impact in global digital economy, in line with the agenda of the renewed hope.
We've gone around the facilities. We have already seen that many of the channels have already been unbundled here. This is going to bring a lot of advantages to all the broadcasters, the viewers, and everybody, the advertisers.
The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has sentenced a former Minister of Power, Saleh Maman, to 11 consecutive terms of 7 years imprisonment each for his involvement in embezzling over 33 billion naira while in office. The court acknowledged the abscondment of the convict during the judgment proceedings. Meanwhile, the operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has arrested the Director General of Energy Commission of Nigeria, Dr. Mustafa Abdullahi, for money laundering offenses to the tune of more than 500 billion naira. Sources within the commission say he was arrested in Abuja on Wednesday and is in the custody of the EFCC answering questions. And those are the highlights of the news at this time. Good Morning Nigeria continues with Claire and Victor after the commercial break. Please stay.